who wants to step into the pocket. Do you have what it takes? And now, the Pocket Presence Podcast.
How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another edition of the Pocket Presence Podcast. Nick, this is the Super Bowl. Here it comes. I'm your host, Untitled Chapter, alongside my co-host, Nick Saps.
How's it going?
And here we are, guys. Unbelievable. I'm live from Raymond James Stadium. I'm absolutely thrilled for this matchup. Before we get into that, I'd like to thank our sponsor, VIVACQUA Real Estate Group. Check her out, guys, on Instagram at Ida Viva, and her phone number. Call for all your real estate needs, literally all your real estate needs. Call 416-557-4321. Go to Ida Viva for all your needs. She's unbelievable. And Nick, here we are. We're going to recap the championship game quickly, and then we're going to get into our Super Bowl picks and, you know, the best things to do during tailgate and things like that. Unbelievable. This is
first
ridiculous.
Year without a Super Bowl party that I can remember because of COVID. Yeah, not too pleased with that. I know you're not either.
I know. I'm gonna miss it, buddy. I'm gonna miss it. We do it every year at a certain location with all the guys, and you know, we got that squares going. Maybe we might do that virtually this year.
Yeah, I mean, you could absolutely. We'll see what happens for sure.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, we're gonna recap quickly the championship game. So here we go, guys. Championship weekend presented by Ida Viva Real Estate Group. Nick, we're gonna begin with the first one: the Bucs and the Packers NFC Championship game here. What the hell was Green Bay thinking? 4th and 8, and we're just gonna kick a field goal? Are you freaking kidding me? You know, I'm gonna leave it at that because that game was absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely. Just leave it at that.
Tampa Bay played great. They definitely deserved to win. They got to Rodgers, but Green Bay also got to Brady, so I don't know how this is gonna work out.
Yeah, Brady threw 3 interceptions.
Exactly. So he wasn't great either. Bucs take it 31-26. They're moving on in the stadium behind me in home field advantage. The Bucs take it 31-26. And Nick, of course, the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs for the AFC Championship. This game was unbelievable. Buffalo got off to a really hot start in this one. Just when you think, you know, they had that exactly what they were looking for. They had that early lead. And, you know, Kansas City just said, hey, this is not happening in our house. And Travis Kelce got involved. Tyreek Hill got involved. McCall Hardman got involved. Everybody got involved. And Patrick Mahomes did his thing, and the Chiefs just dominated everything else after that momentum swing. Chiefs take it 38-24. They're moving on to Super Bowl 55 to meet the Tampa Bay Bucs behind me here. Wow. And that is the championship weekend scores presented by Ida Viva Real Estate Group. Nick, we're heading into the Super Bowl now. We got our matchup. The Chiefs and the Bucs should be a hell of a football game here. I'm really looking forward to it.
Same.
Before we get into our predictions, though, I wanted to ask you, you know, what were some of the main takeaways of the championship game that definitely need to be addressed by both teams here, the Chiefs and the Bucs?
Yeah, you pretty much nailed it on the head with the recap of the Packers and Bucs game. Pardon me. And that's, you know, if you're down by 14 or even by 7, don't kick a field goal, because if you kick a field goal down 14, you still make it a 2-possession game. And if you kick a field goal down 7, it's still a 1-possession game. Don't kick field goals. That's the main takeaway. Buffalo kicked 2, I want to say, when they were down by a lot and they needed a touchdown. And don't know what went on in Matt LaFleur's head to kick a field goal at that stage in the game, thinking he was going to get the ball back. And you know, the Bucs and the Chiefs can score points, and you're not going to beat Tom Brady with 3s, and you're most certainly not going to beat Patrick Mahomes with 3s. So don't kick field goals.
Nick, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It was one of the most shocking decisions, I think, in my lifetime. It was just mind-boggling. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams were just besides themselves on the sidelines there.
Mm-hmm.
And my God, I mean, Green Bay with all certainty too. There was another play too. I really thought Aaron Rodgers was going to run at that moment for a
Yeah, you talking
touchdown.
about the third and goal?
You know, yeah, the third and goal there.
Yeah,
I'm
so
shocked
did
that
I.
guy did not run. He had broad daylight, literally broad
Mhm.
daylight. Usually Aaron Rodgers never misses on those decision making, you know,
Mhm.
opportunities. He never misses on that. So
And
that was stunning. That was a crucial part of that game. And then you know, with the Chiefs and the Bills too, unbelievable. You know, just the way they turned around after that McCole Hardman debacle there at the beginning, and you know, they rallied around him, and that's what the Chiefs do. You know, even through adversity, this team can still put up 38 points. Like, it's
Mhm.
absolutely incredible. It's mind-boggling, really, how they just make it look so easy. And they just literally picked apart Buffalo the entire game after that.
Yep.
They just did whatever the hell they wanted, and Buffalo just couldn't compete. It's funny because they played the same defense like they did with Lamar Jackson, and I didn't really understand that because, you know, Mahomes, he's not really like, he doesn't like he scrambles when he has to, right? He always makes the right decision, but
Yep.
when it comes to Mahomes, this guy's got an arm. You know, this guy's got a rocket of an arm, man. I just think that was a horrible approach for the Bills defensively in that game. And you know, if the Bucks try to do that, which I don't think they will, because they definitely got to Rodgers and they definitely got a way better pass rush than
Yeah, they have a
Buffalo.
great pass rush.
So that I think is going to be a huge key to the game. That's my next question, actually. But yeah, we'll get into that now. Actually, Nick, what are some of your keys to the Super Bowl 55?
So
You know,
for I think the Bucks defense, it's going to be pick your poison. You know, do you
yeah,
want to double cover Tyreek Hill, or do you want to double cover Travis Kelce? And going back to the first meeting between these two, Tyreek Hill, he set a record. I want to say it
yeah,
was
two
most yards in a half. Um,
200 something receiving yards. I don't know the exact numbers.
yeah,
Absolutely mind boggling.
and 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 I think the Bucks should play basically punt coverage on Tyreek Hill. Don't let him touch the ball.
Or don't punt to him at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
let him
or
touch it at
Hardman,
all.
don't punt, just punt it out of bounds. Listen,
Yeah,
if Tyreek Hill is going to do damage, let him do some damage on the jet sweeps and the little jet touch
yeah.
passes. You know, I mean, I if I was a Bucks fan, I wouldn't want to see Tyreek Hill explode on me explode on my favorite team for a second time. So I think that the Bucks should double cover Tyreek Hill and take their chances one-on-one with Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
don't know.
agree
like,
there,
I mean,
Nick. I gotta agree.
you know,
It's hard. It's very
they're
hard.
they're so good. It's honestly, you know, it, Mahomes will audible to a run if he sees a box
Right.
that's in his favor. And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's going to be super tough to
I
beat them.
yeah.
That Buccaneers defensive line is going to have to play. All four of them are going to have to play the games of their lives, from Shaq Barrett to JPP to Vita Vea. They got to play the game of their lives.
Yeah, I agree, Nick, and that's what the Bucks do. I think if they make Kansas City one-dimensional in this game, they're going to have a great opportunity for success in this one. I've seen some holes in the Chiefs when that happens. You know, they force Mahomes to be one-dimensional, and they can do it. You know, they got David and White in the linebacking core there,
Mm-hmm.
who are absolutely solid, and they're just so crucial to this team.
And they're
Listen, they got speed,
fast.
Nick. Yeah, they got a lot of speed. They can cover
Yeah.
ground from end to end really quickly. So I think from a short yardage standpoint, Kansas City's going to have a lot of problems. But the thing was, last game, they got burned like hell on the deep balls. And Tyreek Hill, if they get him one-on-one, it's pretty much lights out.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is with Tampa. They got hurt really hard. Even last game against the Packers, they got hurt very hard on the deep ball. That's their massive weakness. If they can't address that, they're going to get pummeled in this game, and it's not going to be close. But we'll see. I think you know, it should be an interesting game. I'm actually more interested too, as well as how's Tom Brady going to do in this atmosphere, because you know, we don't know that the health of Antonio Brown. His wide receiving core is really banged up right now, and you know, they kind of squeaked out of Green Bay. They didn't look that great, Nick. They didn't look that great, to be honest.
No.
Even though they put up 31 points, it was more because of that defense, and then leading them to good field goal position or good possessions, right? Good starting drive possessions, right? You know, there's the key turnovers by Rodgers at critical times. But you know, they're gonna have to have a game plan in place here. You know, there's a lot. Kansas City's got a great defense. They got some ball hawks there in Tyrann Mathieu, and you know, and of course they got to watch out for Jones on top on the DN.
Chris Jones, yeah.
Chris Jones, yes, sorry, the nose tackle.
Nose tackle,
guy
right.
he can cause a ruckus in that backfield.
Yeah, he can absolutely.
So they're gonna have to. Yeah, they're gonna have to pay a lot of attention to him. And, you know, but I just don't see Tampa getting comfortable. You know, Josh Allen had a lot of trouble with that Chiefs defense as well. A lot of overthrown balls, a lot of things to that nature, right? Stephon Diggs, even though he did have a great game, I felt like, you know, he was limited at times in key situations in that game.
Yeah, and you know, the Chiefs defense is a lot better than people give it credit for.
Exactly. You know, everyone just looks at the offense.
A few years ago, it was one of the worst in the league.
Right.
And you saw that in the AFC Championship game, Brady, when he was with New England, beat Mahomes and went on to the Super Bowl. But listen, the Chiefs defense is not bottom half. It's either average or slightly above average in certain categories and stuff like that. And listen, all the Chiefs defense really needs to be is mediocre for them to win any game, you know, let alone the Super Bowl. Because you know they're putting up 30 plus.
Oh, for sure. It's up to Tampa Bay at this point.
And you know, I think for the Bucks on offense, the one guy that's going to have to step up huge is Chris Godwin. I think he's going to have a massive game if you know, the Bucks want to keep this game close and potentially steal a win at the end. And I've been really surprised because he does have fantastic hands, but throughout these playoffs, he's had a lot of questionable drops.
Exactly. I agree completely.
And, you know, he had a better game in Green Bay. But, you know, if he's saving his best for last, then I think he's good. I think he could absolutely have a monster game, and he's a pending free agent. And if he has a fantastic game, that's just more money in his bank account come March. So I think out of everybody on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, Chris Godwin's going to have the best game of his career. If the Bucs stand a chance.
Yeah. Nick, that's a great point. I completely agree with that. I truly believe as well the ground game for the Bucs is going to be essential in this game to keep Mahomes off the field. Fournette and Jones, they simply got to get going. They got to do better what they did in Green Bay. And listen, man, Kansas City, they can get down the field in 1 minute and just wreck the game and get 7 points.
Absolutely.
Are the Bucs capable of that? Maybe, but I don't think, you know,
they haven't shown it enough.
Exactly.
For me, yeah.
I haven't seen that juice, right? I haven't seen that juice. You know, so we'll see. But Fournette and Jones really got to get that ground game going. They got to take the load off the defense, Nick. They got to take the load off that defense. And, you know, we've seen it with so many teams this year, especially when they play Kansas City. You know, if they can control that clock, they got a shot. They got a shot, and they just got to grind away. But, Nick, let's get into our prediction now.
Sure.
Let's get into our predictions now. Super Bowl 55. The weather is going to be absolutely beautiful in Florida. Who do you got, Nick? Chiefs or Bucs?
I can't. I don't have it in me to go against Tom Brady. You know.
Oh wow.
I truly believe that Chris Godwin is going to have one of the best games of his life, and I think the pass rush will get home for the Bucs and force one turnover, which is all
Wow.
Brady will need. And I'm gonna say 37-33 for the Bucs. What's
Wow.
your
What a
prediction?
huge. I don't have the Bucs winning at all. I don't have the Bucs even close in this game. I think Kansas City runs away with it, especially if they get the possession, first possession, 7-0, and then Bucs go 3-0, 14-0. This game is absolutely over. I got the Chiefs. I got it 38-21. I don't see the Bucs, catching up or just. I think Tom Brady just hands his reins over to Patrick Mahomes. Who's going to win the Super Bowl again? The Chiefs are going back to back.
He's going to win a lot more.
Exactly, and then I have him winning after that as well. I think he's going to win again the year after. So that's right. You heard it here. Patrick Mahomes is going to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. Get ready for this dynasty, Nick, because nobody is stopping this guy.
No.
That's right. I think he's going to go down as the greatest of quarterbacks of all times. I truly believe it. It's without doubt in my mind anymore. His decision making, he's already playing like a 12-year veteran, like Tom Brady. So
yeah, it's going to be tough to catch Brady.
Yeah, I think he will, Nick. I think he will.
Fair.
And Kansas City's going to be in the playoffs for a very, very long time. Because this team does not lose football games, Nick. They do not lose football games, and I can't wait to see it on Sunday, Nick. It's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, neither can I. I'm stoked.
Exactly. Well, that's it for us, guys. Stay tuned for more episodes. This is the last one for this season. Enjoy Super Bowl 55. Thank you to our sponsors again, Ida VIVACQUA Real Estate Group. Check her out again on Instagram at Ida Viva, and call her for all your real estate needs at 416-557-4321. Nick, it's been a pleasure this season.
Yes, it has.
It's been a pleasure working with you.
You too.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I enjoyed doing this. Enjoy the season, guys. Enjoy the ending. Enjoy Super Bowl 55. For all our fans, we want to thank you so much again for all your support. We can't thank you enough. Our first season was a great success. Hopefully, we could have done it at Sportsplex or
anywhere.
Venue where, anywhere really. But we had to do it virtually. We love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Take care. Have a good one. Enjoy Sunday.